Welcome back, everyone, to another Friday live stream in Euro Truck Simulator 2 with the 1.59 open beta. We're going to go look at some stuff associated with the beta, but first, I want to welcome everyone who's here and on time. And what happened to my chat? Wow. Hang on a second. I scrolled down and my chat disappeared. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. I don't even know how to get it back. Okay. Live chat. There we go. Jeez, that was annoying. All I did was, I always do this. I scroll down so I can see, start at the top, and welcome everyone who's here early and on time, like Phantom 6767, who's a flatbedder for 34 months, and Drive, who's a dry van hauler for 42 months. Wow. David Long, aka Shorty, is here and on time. Ducky is here, was here early. Trucker Kitty, me. So Ducky has also been in the 159 open beta, as you can see from his comments. Figner was here. Tasmified, Global 1G, Matthew Wolter, Lowrider, Adam Buser, Wim55, Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's, turn off that caps lock key, and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Let's see. Shorty says, I left all my mods in. Oh, you did do the 159. Yeah. I'm not running any mods during this session, but I checked, and all of my, most of my mods are fine. Pro mods is not, of course, because it's always the case. And a handful of others. Shorty, I'd be curious to know, are you getting a lot of lag? Or more than usual? Like, is your frame rate dropping significantly? There's one solution that I learned from Pilot and then from another content creator who reaffirmed that. And of course, I tested it myself and it absolutely works. So let's get to it. Oh, what's this? Ducky says, no lag for me. So here's the fix. When I first launched, did I miss? Wait. You're right, I did miss Ken Beard and Bamf and Jaffo. Thanks, Wim. I got sidetracked by Nightbot. Squirrel. Dangerous Dave is here. Welcome to the stream. So what I found out, actually before I even got into it, Pilot shared with me that you have to reset your page buffer back to the default of 10. So I got into the game and my frame rate was 20 or below. And so I followed his advice. I got back out of the game, reset my page buffer back to 10 in the config file, went back into the game, and it ran smooth as glass, 60 frames per second. So it's weird. And then I saw another content creator, RG Bargy. I saw his video this morning. He talked about that as well. So I don't know what's up with that. Pilot thinks that maybe they fixed whatever issues were there before, and resetting it to the page size buffer back to 10 fixes that. No, I mean, Shorty, you can't do multiplayer yet. I'm talking about a 159. So, yeah. Anyway, let's do a few shout outs, or maybe I'll just go into something else here. We'll get to shout outs in a little bit. So I put a link to the blog article in the description below if you want to go read about the 159 open beta changes or changelog. One of the things is the Benelo rework. There's two new cities. There's Antwerp and Eindhoven. And as Ducky has already said earlier, that there's a restaurant on the Belgium and France border that exists in real life that he likes to go to. And it's in the game. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been to the Benelo rework area yet. We might get there today. I'm not sure. Next up is the Volvo Trucks Experience Center. I hope to get there. And the Thermo King reefer trailer. I got one. It replaces, as soon as I put, I had to buy a reefer unit or reefer trailer to do this, but as soon as I did, it came with the Thermo King. So that's cool. I haven't fired up. I don't know how, if it fires up automatically, if it's got its own audio, or if I have to rely on a mod to do that. I don't know yet. Total Road feature. I hope to be able to test that. I can tell you that the advisor updates are real. You look in the lower right corner, the right widget in the lower right corner, you can see now that there are two other areas. There's the I don't have it listed on there. But at the top line, it shows how much money my profile has, and then how much money I've made over the last 7 game days. Below that is now damage for the truck, the trailer, and the cargo. So you don't have to go to this screen now just to see that. Next up is the, there's some stuff under the hood. I don't know if we're going to get to that. Like the improved news banner readability, I didn't even notice. One thing I do want to have is a world map pin enhancements. I'll show you that right now. So, and we do have a load, by the way. We are going up to Gothenburg. If you drop a pin like you normally would, and then you decide you don't want it, you would have to go and click it. And sometimes it doesn't disappear like you think it would. So, but you can now remove the last placed pin. Boom, just like that. I love that. That's a plus. Pilots here. Some bug report said something about RAM overload. Okay. Says it's virtual memory, not RAM, is my understanding. Okay. Just because a mod isn't red doesn't always mean that it's compatible. Good point, Pilot. The red only happens if the mod maker version locks their mods. That is absolutely correct. Just because it looks like it's working doesn't mean that it's not, or that it is, or is working correctly. We've got that problem since the 158 update. So what else we got here? The save icon. I didn't even look at that. Oops, wrong thing. If you go to save game, that was there before, but now there's this. Okay, that's a little minor thing. Quality of life. Garage cutscene skipping. I haven't been to that. And then D-pad accessibility improvements. I don't know what that's about. Height blend improvement. That's a graphics improvement. Traffic sound rework. So we'll see how that goes. And the detour feature has been turned off. So if you go into options now and gameplay, before you had detours, which we had to set for hardcore. So we set that to 10%. Random road events, I thought was 20%. Somebody want to check me on that? And then rain probability, 10%. Well, just in case anybody's wondering, I did a run that should qualify for hardcore, and it did work. So, random road events, isn't that supposed to be at 20%? See what else we got. That's all I have on my notes at the moment. We'll get to these things in due course. Meanwhile, oh, I can feel this is heavy. 19 tons. Cottage cheese. By the way, I did a run in American Truck today in 158. And I got a massive detour. And it reminded me how much I dislike that. I'm not going to miss it while it's gone. By the way, that reminds me, we go to widget options. Olanley Andrews, welcome to the stream. I don't need to see finances. Here we go. Or company messages. But I do want to see the damage. So you have the ability to turn, enable or disable each of them independently. So this is a cargo market load. Oop. Whoa, I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, I don't need a tow. Thought I was going to test the tow feature just then. Ole Rasmussen, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I have trouble reading that while I'm driving. And the text is a little small on my tablet. Now you can see on the damage widget that I do in fact have 1% damage to the truck. I didn't mean to hit the pole. I just wanted to flip over. Wow, I got a lot of damage now. Okay. Well, let's try the tow to road feature. Assistance service can take you and your truck to the nearest road. It will cost 169 euros and the trip will take 32 minutes. Do you agree? Yes. And here we are, back on the road. I'm still damaged, of course. That's going to be a problem. That's the tow to road service. Hey, Thorpe. And Matthew Roth. We got a few others here, I think. Minister something something. I can't read it. And Adam, welcome to the stream. Yes, I think I missed you earlier too. Going from someplace. Oh, okay. You're in. You're driving. Okay. Alvin James is here. Yeah, and you guys can't see it because it's in the lower left corner of my screen, and my camera is covering it up. But at the moment, I'm getting 40 to 50 frames per second. $54, $55, $49. Well, Ducky, I meant to do that. I don't want to drive. I've already got 47% damage on my truck. And, 4% to the cargo. I get too much damage, I'll have to get towed somewhere else. Besides, I gotta be mindful of the time remaining. It's a 3-hour drive and I got 7.5 hours on the clock. I don't need any 4-hour delays. Yes, Ole, normally they would take you to a repair shop and you have that choice. But this is a brand new feature that they're adding in 1.59. Where you can be towed back onto the road that you're closest to. So I have to wonder, and I actually thought about it while I was on that overpass. Well, what if I flipped my truck over the guardrail to the roadway below? What would happen? Oh yeah, it's Thor. It's my go-to truck. Dirk, I can't quite make that out, but welcome to the stream, Dirk. And the Tony, don't tip it over, just get the truck stuck in a ditch. Oh yeah, you're right. That's what I should have done. I didn't think about it. I just wanted to wipe out. Besides, some of the guys like to see me wipe out. It doesn't happen very often. You're right, Taz. TK might. Swifty counter. We don't need no stinking Swifty counter. It covers up a lot of the screen. I don't think you guys can make this out, but I went out, went to the grocery store earlier today, this morning, and I was in the mood for In-N-Out on the way home. So I stopped and got an In-N-Out burger. So far, the only problem that I've run into, except for the frame rate issue that I described earlier, is I got stuck in traffic at an intersection with a light, and the vehicle at the front of the line sat through 2 cycles of green and still never moved. I actually went around him. I posted a picture of them in Discord. He just sat there. Every time the light would change green, he just sat there. Brett and Doherty is here. Well, Dirk, did you ever change your buffer page settings? Most people don't do that. Most people don't even know to do that. We had to do that to alleviate some issues in previous versions. So I had to reset it to the default. Once I did that, the game ran fine. Are you asking me, Vigner, or everybody else? Of course I did. Immediately. Thomas Berger is here. Yes, Thor. In-N-Out burger. So you can get in, get a burger, and get out. Well, it's nice to see some new faces or new names in the live chat. Well, the truck is making some nasty noises. Yes, Shorty, you should. Whichever one you're running 159 in, you should reset it to 10. Are you running it on both games? Taz, he's running 159 in at least one of his games, or at least I thought that's what he said. Sorry, wrong button. Trying to find out why I wasn't lined up. Ducky, are you running in 159 with all your mods? Or did you take them out? Forgot this is my trailer. Oops. Trucker John is here. Yeah, Ducky, me too. No mods. I gotta get over to that shop. Let's just ride over here. Let's see. Well, he says 10, okay if you use mods like traffic, but don't go crazy and set it to 100 or 200, making the buffer unnecessarily huge. Won't magically give you more than 30 frames per second or make the game run faster. It just eats up your PC's RAM for no reason. The recommendations that we got was to set it to 30. I had mine set at 100 and it ran great. But we found that if we didn't do that, then we had all kinds of problems. And this transmission is choking. Making lots of grindy noises. See how bad it is. 60,000 euros. Still got a little bit of wear. Dutch 3D Master. Welcome to the stream. I don't remember you having that name. Yeah, I rolled the truck over intentionally, but then wound up running into a light pole. The intentional part was to show the tow to road feature. Oh, I guess. Of course it's raining. Again. Okay, let's head over yonder. You can see the beginnings of the hidden road that goes out to the event center. So we're going to run over there. And go that way. 96 kilometers. Wow. Good thing I started fresh. Might also be because I changed browsers, because Opera kept having a memory leak on my system and Firefox is not. Okay, what do you have multiple? Do you have multiple accounts in YouTube? Because that's what makes that show up that way. Well, that and YouTube is showing accounts differently. Annoyingly so. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Oh, we got a red light, so let's go get some fuel. It's a little tight. Oh, you know what? I haven't even done shout outs. So we got Isabella Hagloff, Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, Bedrock, Bill Welburn, Nicholas Triple XN, Susan Arthur, Captain Minnesota, hopefully by the time we get there, the rain will have let up. Hey, why don't you go first? Oh, I got a red light. It wasn't red when I pulled up there. Crazy. Omega Trucking, Trucker Kitty, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Big Al 2424, Tasmified, Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, Phantom 6767. Are you really gonna wait for me? And the rain appears to be letting up. Oh, this guy's kind of slow. They all are. 14 volt. Lead acid. The big uns. All right. Wim 55, Matt Van S, who moved up from Dry Van Hauler. David Long, aka Shorty. Trucking Through Video, Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, Douglas Williams. Hey, where is Willie? JC Drives, Pancake Man, Ken Beard, Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, Road Trip Nerd, Ken Maselman, Hunter Toller, Wiz Nation, John Whitesalt. Our light, yep, here goes our light. Duracell Rabbit batteries. European trucks run at 24 volts? Okay. I may have heard that before and forgot. Muhammad Helmi, Jafo 729, Banff 2020. That is all of the shout outs. Oh, great light screen. Well, it's probably just some localized issue. Intermittent. I'm sure it'll straighten itself out. Well, this is the entrance to the hidden road. Here we are. Looks like it continues that way. Nothing back there that I can tell. Let's see where this goes. Well, this is interesting. The hidden road does not continue, but Well, there's some blockers. So it must come out this way, I guess. You know, in my truck, I had at least 4 batteries, and they were underneath the driver's side compartment. And I had a little door that would pop down, and you could get access to the batteries. So what's here? I'm just exploring at this point. Well, anyway, welcome to the Volvo Experience Center. Now, the blog article says that this is a 1-to-1 setup. All right, what am I missing here? Speaking of batteries, if someone hits you with an electric car, do they get charged with battery? Oh, that's good. Like Drive says. Ole says, in the old days, right-hand yield was common in Sweden. It could be dangerous for foreigners who didn't know this rule. Isn't that because in the old days Sweden drove on the wrong side of the road like they do in the UK? You all have to come out here when you get into 159 and explore this. You know, Thor and I did a convoy once where we went to the what was that, Thor? Was that the Scania place? Test track like this? Yeah, okay. We just here? Oh, we were on the other road. Whoa. So can we get over there? we can't get there from here. Joshua Haymaker, welcome to the stream. Same thing with John67. John, this is the Volvo Experience Center that will be available in 1.59 version. So let's, if I go in here, this is probably the same. Right. Volvo Trucks Experience Center. Wait, I'm trapped. I know there was a different way I didn't go yet. I think. Yeah, to the right here. So I think I went down that way before, so let's go this way. No, that's the way I went. So I don't see how to get on that road yet. So yeah, this is all off the map. Ooh, let's see here. So is this the one I already got on? No, I haven't been on this one yet. And then come down here. I'll bet you can't do this because there's road blockers elsewhere. I mean, maybe. Whoa, this. Nope, that's all an illusion there. Wow. Okay, so you can't go that way. It's all blocked off. How about this? Turn here. Well, that appears to be it. Still pretty neat, though. Oh, look, a train. Let's see, if I drive in here, will that gate open? I don't want to have to back out of here. Nope, it will not open. Okay, let me catch up on this. Looks like they might still be working on it. Okay, let's look at the map. So I do want to explore some of the rework over here. So let's see, I've been to Rotterdam. Oh, it's Antwerp and Eindhoven. Those are the ones. So let me pop into where? How about Dortmund? Well, that's possible, Shorty. Although I tend to doubt it, because usually when they get to the point of releasing a beta, it's ready for release and they need people to look for problems. So there's that. but I really don't know. See if it's raining in the morning again. Nope, not this time. Let me check my notes here real quick before we go on. I showed you my Thermo King, reefer unit, the Volvo trucks experience, Total Road feature, the advisor updates for the finances and damage widgets. There's something to do with skills. I did not even look at it. I haven't messed with that in quite a while. Careers, skills. Because I've got all the skills, so I never really look at it. Huh. I guess it's a better, easier to follow thing. I don't know. I showed you the map pin enhancements, so you can remove them with a single button. Improved news banner readability. Is that this? Yep, no. Megatron Decepticon, welcome back to Reefer Hauler. Save icon update I showed you. Garage cutscenes I can't, or garage cutscene skipping. I can't do that. I think I've got it turned off anyway. I didn't hear any traffic sounds to speak of yet. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Anyway, let's look for a job that will take us through the Benelo area. And by the way, Ducky, where should we go? Is it over here somewhere? It is on the border of Belgium and France. Would that get us there? Let's look at a map. Belgium and France. Which road did you say it was on? E40. Here's E40 that way. Okay. So we want to try to find a load at Calais. Oh, there's one. How about that? Well, let's see. Will this take us past Eindhoven and Antwerp? We'll go by both of them. Cool. Let's go get it. Potted flowers picking up at IKEA. IKEA. SES will show on Gamescom. Maybe what? Maybe console game? That's right, we're going to the Netherlands. Dirk, I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement. Man trucks. Was I supposed to click on something? Whiz is her. Wrong lane. How do you figure? Oh. They both look the same to me. I drive on the right side of the road, so... Ah. Not down there far enough yet. Oh, look, a pull through. Oh, I gotta come the other direction though. Gotta remember, it's my trailer. Okay, let's see. Wrong. Yeah, okay, got all that. Okay, so let's look at our route. 417 kilometers. We're gonna leave out of Dortmund, go through Duisburg, cross into Holland or the Netherlands, Belgium. Gonna go past Eindhoven and Antwerp. And then we're going to follow the E40 over into France to go to Calais. And somewhere around here, there is a restaurant that we have to check out for Ducky. Ducky gave it a good review, so we're going to go look at it. Well, I guess I took the right one this time, which was the left one. Well, we're going to check it out, Ducky. I have been in Germany, Wim, but I never had to deal with that. When I was in Germany, the only trucks I drove were army trucks, and I never had to think about that. Road signs, I understand. But I never went to a shipper receiver or anything like that that would have something like that. Presumably. Yeah, I had my personal vehicle over there. There's a television tower. And this thing just won't slow down. Oh, I think we need to get over. Yeah, only a lot of people say things like that. Variations on that theme, anyway. Lost City of Auspart. Like Atlantis, except it's not as famous. Ah, good question, Vigner. What will they rework next? Hey, Lurch. Tornado warning. Wow, you got a storm cellar? If not, make blankets and pillows into the central bathroom if you have more than one. In the can. Yeah, you can climb into the bathtub with blankets and pillows. Ugh. Well, Lurch, be sure to check in later so we know you're okay. Not that there's anything we can do about it if you're not. Didn't we just cross into Netherlands? Is the rain coming up? Somebody mentioned that. Let's take a look at the map real quick. So, this is the ring here. It's not complete. Let's see. Nice Vlaanderen, Belgium. Welcome in the Netherlands. So we're on the E19. Let's have another look at that. So yeah, E19. So does it continue around here? I'll have to check a map next time I remember. Guess I better pay attention. Sightseeing. Uh, there seems to be plenty of travel plazas, places to pull off and get fuel and rest. That's a good thing. I don't remember how many there were before. Treasure is here. Oh, I'm not surprised, Ducky. It's like that everywhere. Even in the US, you get travel plazas like that. They will fill up with trucks, especially in the late afternoon or early evening. That is just the way it is. Especially in the Northeast US, all along the East Coast. Out west, except on the West Coast, out west like Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, a little better options. Oh, 24/7? Wow. France. Wait. Trucky, where's that restaurant? Isn't that supposed to be along here? Because we're right here on that border on the E40. White House to the left. Did we already pass it? Right there? No, that's a field. Oh. Passed it. Ah. Go back to the border sign. You live 4 kilometers from that point. Okay. Well, let me get this delivered first. Knocks on Mrs. Olson's door. Hello, I'm from the broadcast company. I don't have a TV, Miss Olson said. But you have a TV antenna on the roof. We stop at the light again. Yes, Mrs. Olson said, I got a pint of milk in the refrigerator. That does not mean I have a cow in the backyard. Hey, there's Willie. Look at that map again. So, um, Ducky, you're saying that that place is like right here somewhere, and you live up here on the coast. Okay. Well, we'll go see what we can see after we get this delivered. Welcome to Calais, or Calais, however you pronounce it. Where are we going? Stokes. Updated grass? I didn't even notice. I think it looks pretty good. I didn't even notice. I've never paid any attention to the grass in the game before. At least not, very close attention. I'm sure I just noticed that there was grass. Look at that Thermo King reefer unit. Oh. Grass is for the cow in the backyard. Calais. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, Drive, isn't this the, yeah, we came here for the ferry, for that Bugwash convoy. This was it. Looks the same. Anywho. So I need to drop a pin roughly here. Ooh, look at that. Emplacements. Hanging over the edge. Cool. So that way to the coast looks like it doesn't depict it very well. Just kind of falls off into the water. So, is this the place? This must be the place. Looks just like that, huh? That's neat. Can you drive up to it like this? In a car? Oh, it's the bicycle road. Treasure, the significance of this place is that this is an actual restaurant that exists in real life. One part, it sits right, straddles the border between Belgium and France. Trucky came here for his 66th birthday because he lives just up the road a ways. Like right over there, 4 kilometers, he says. And one part of this restaurant is in Belgium, the other part is in France. Bicycle road. Well, that would explain that. Yeah, I don't think I'd be getting the truck through there. And it's Sam. I'm just gonna go with Sam because that's what I remember. So what do we got here as far as bicycle path? Does this go anywhere I can follow? Or will it just fall off the edge of the earth? Pretty much. It's a bicycle path. Still, kind of cool. Bicycle road to Bredouin. Okay. Hope we don't have crop destruction turned on. We'll just pretend we're riding our bike through here. Let's see how far we can go before we fall off the edge of the earth or something. Oh, looks like we're coming to the end. Maybe. The end of the road. Wow, I thought I was gonna fall off right there. What's that, Thor? Someone older than us for a short time yet? Oh, Ducky is a little older than us for a short time yet. Some of you are probably wondering how I got out here. I was just gonna see if I could get towed to the road. Nope. I'm not going fast enough to tip over, I guess. Well, here's a ditch. Oh, it's not really a ditch. Whoa. Okay, get towed to the road. I wanted to see if I get towed up to that road. I can't believe I'm still driving. Upright, I mean. Oh, it wouldn't let me in. Well, for you new guys, the old guys will tell you I don't normally do this kind of stuff. But every once in a while, it's kind of fun. Let's see if I can get a tow. No, I can get a tow to service. All right, we'll do that. Because it don't matter at this point. Oh, let's see where I ended up. Back in Calais. Calais. So this is the ferry, this is the train. Cool. Lots of money. Well, actually, it's not as bad as I thought. I didn't get 100% damage. I got a lot. Well, this is the 1.59. Oh, let me clear that. Yeah, single click. Open beta. Yeah, I don't have a lot discovered in this profile. That's okay though. So what did we do? We looked at the Benelo rework, Antwerp and Eindhoven. I didn't actually see them. I wasn't paying that much attention. We drove around the Volvo Trucks Experience Center, checked out the Thermo King reefer unit, tow to road feature, advisor update, the finances and damage widgets. Just briefly looked at the skills user interface. We looked at the world map pin enhancement. So if you drop a pin somewhere, you can just click or press the R key and it will remove it. I love that. The save icon update. The detour feature, I talked about that. It's turned off temporarily. I tell you what I want to do though. I will show you. Let's see, catalog, trailer explorer. If I go to reefer, so what this is? Oh, yeah, refrigerator. So it comes standard now with the Thermo King, but there are options. So this is the default, the A360, whatever that is. Then the SLX I300, the A400, the SLX I400, and the A500. Now, I don't know what any of those mean, one to the next. Could just be just the way it looks. I'm sure there's some differences. You guys know what this is? The little red thing underneath there? That they're on this one. It is on that one. And that one. That should be the little container for paperwork. I could be wrong though. Alex Rosca, hey, welcome to the stream. Wish that the points for places to avoid would be saved in the game. You know, I've never used that feature. Never have. Drain plug, you know, maybe, but usually there's just a hose that comes out of the bottom. It's just a black rubber hose that comes down here and hangs down just below the edge of the floor of the trailer. The inside of the trailer has on US trailers. I don't know about these. In the US, reefer trailers do have drain holes. So because when they get a buildup of frost and it melts later, or if you get a washout, then that water has to go somewhere. All four corners have a little hole in the floor and the water will drain out in the four corners. Also, the inside of a reefer trailer looks different than a dry van trailer. What's that? Red thing is an electrical hookup for when you drop a trailer at a customer site. Oh, well, should have just asked you, since you deal with these. What do you need the electrical hookup for? Use the electric hookup to run the fridge instead of using these. Oh, there's the answer right there. Huh. We don't have that in the US. Well, anyway, and then there's the separate fuel tank just for the reefer unit. Anyway, the floors on these in the US, I can only speak to US trailers, but the floor of a dry van trailer is usually hardwood. And on a reefer, it's aluminum and it's got a slotted floor so that it's got some place for the water to run off if something melts inside. and then it comes back to the corners, or at least it winds up going back to the corners and drops out the bottom of the underside. Okay, anyway, that's how you get a reefer, one of the new Thermo Kings. Apparently that's all there is now, is Thermo King. Glad Drive was here to answer that question. Well, that's going to do it. I want to thank everybody for being here today to check out this 1.59 open beta. Hi, Susan. We're just wrapping up. Sorry you missed us. Again. By the way, Susan, we're having a American Truck Simulator convoy in the Discord tomorrow after tomorrow's live stream. And so you should, if you didn't already sign up, you should, if you're available, you should sign up and join us tomorrow. All right, Thor, I'm out of here too. Remember, if you haven't already, leave a like. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscription button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on notifications of future videos and live streams like this one. Thank you, Shorty. And that's right. You can watch the replay, Susan. So we will see y'all back here tomorrow.